talk about actually a try on that I got from the spring Sephora sale last month in April. So I'm going to go ahead and test some of that stuff out. As you can see, I already got my eyebrows done because I don't have a new eyebrow one. Didn't order a new one from that sale, so I just decided to go ahead and let it get done. So I'm going to go ahead and first start the eyes. And the palette I'm using that I ordered was the one by Viziant Professional Makeup, and this is Paris 4 Shades, which I will be creating eye look with. So let me go ahead and put on my primer. Everything, I'll zoom you in a little bit so you guys can see exactly all the stuff I'm doing. There we go. That way you guys can see what's on my eyes and all that. Then once we get done with the eyes, we will actually go to the face, and I'm actually going to test on a sunscreen. Now this is like later during the day when I'm filming this, so I won't exactly have a long wear test, but I'll do it in the description box, tell you how everything works, what I liked, didn't like, and all that jazz. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with my AOA Studio primer, which I love a lot. So it's going to quickly, and actually I have new brushes also, so I'm going to be using these, and we're going to see, you know, how they look and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and open these up, and they're different kinds. So I'm going to get them out, and they are called the brand Crackle ones, and they look like this. Got a nice, look like a nice blending brush, a nice flat brush, a smaller blending brush, a large flat brush, and a brow brush. So I think I'm going to use the flat one for all over the lid to set it, and then I can use the other one for the shadow. I'll use this one for the glitter and all that. So I'm going to be using, these don't have the names on it, but I'm going to be using this shade right here to set my eyes. And I haven't used these brushes. They feel very good, and they feel really nice. And yeah, this is actually a good shade for me to set everything. Then I can use the blending brush to blend everything in. So I will test these brushes out some more off camera, just so that way I know. So we're going to be using, this is called the taper blending one, and then we'll use the crease one for like small details. And then this one is the Illuminer number 7. So we'll use the big one to start the crease. So I'm going to start the crease by using this deeper shade right there. And they are kind of powdery, you guys can see. But I actually got these before. I got like the purple one, which I really do like. So let me go ahead and see, and you kind of see it is showing up a little bit. We're going to have to definitely deep the crease, and we'll use the crease brush for that to do a little deepening. We'll get on the other side. I mean, I like the fact that it's getting in my crease. I like the fact that it's actually blending the eyeshadow out very quickly. I mean, doesn't seem like you're creasing or anything like that. So I'm going to be using the mini one, which is called the crease one. And we're just going to deepen up the crease a little bit with the one down here, so we use that shade. Just do a little deepening up. like that. And then we can use it to do the even deeper one. And so you can see it's doing a very good job blending everything out. Actually like that. I actually like this. It's actually nice. You know, it gets right in the crease like the brush says. And it does a beautiful job just deepening it up and getting to where it needs to be. And it's nice and small for my eyes. So, now we're just going the deepest one, which is this color right here. And we are just going to set the outside. And just set the outside, blend it in a little bit, but I am going to actually go into my clean blending brush for now and just blend all this out. This is the reason why I like this one right here, which again the name got rubbed off, because no matter what shade I'm using, this does a great job just blending everything in. Okay, so I'm going to go back into that deep shade, deepen up the outer edge on this side, because it's starting to fade away. Okay, then we'll use my clean blending blush again, and then we will try the lid I used to okay, so we'll try the one that I used to the concealer brush, but I'm using it as a flat brush. And let's go into this one right here, the bottom one, and we're going to just use to see if that's going to work. Ooh. Okay, I do like that. I feel like it actually is. And on my brush, I want to do the outside, kind of like in the middle, this color. So we're just going to go ahead and sweep it up. Then I want to do a different color. And let's go into the purple one right there. You see how that looks. I'm going to flip this over and see how the purple one looks. Oh, I like that combo. So we have gray on half of it and purple on C. But yeah. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to use the silver color for mostly outside the crease. And then we'll switch over and use the purple for the outer side, the outer corner. And connect with these two. Now there is some fallout, and we're going to do a little cleanup and try to see if we get some fallout. Because there is fallout. Reason why I want to do my eyes first, because I wanted to make sure that it's good. But that will look like, and then we're going to take the crease brush and we're just going to go back into the deepest shade and just make sure everything, and just deep it up and make sure everything is combined. So I'm starting to really like this, and then we're going to use the original brush, which is the crease brush, the taper brush, and we're just going to blend everything together, and that way it'll be nice and cohesive. While I'm doing that, I'm going to pause this to wet a new beauty blender. I got the Friends Revolution beauty blender, so I'm going to be using this, but I have to go get it wet. So I'm going to pause this, get this wet, clean underneath my eyes, and I'm going to put, actually let's go ahead and do the inner corner. So I am going to use a different brush for inner corner, which I really do like. And we're going to pretty much use this shade right here for the inner corner really quick. And then again, I'm just going to pause it. So now that I'm back, I did decide to clean up underneath my eyes. So yeah, be careful with the shimmers and all that. They're beautiful, but they will fall, so you will fall out. So that's, if you get this palette, do the eyes first. And mascara, as soon as I find it, because I just love this. Which is the mini size of their Real Magnetic one. Now I heard good and bad things about this. I heard that a lot of people like them, a lot of people don't. I heard that it's very good lengthening, is very good, you know, pushing lashes up, but I've also heard that they don't tend to, you know, last for a long time and all that. So yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and put this on. And I just got the mini size, so this is what the mini size look like, but the full size is bigger. I always decide to do the mini size because, especially with new mascaras, I don't know if I'm going to like them. And this kind of reminds me of the Bambi one in a way. That give like that big fluttery, separate your lashes and everything. But I can tell that, you know, if you put too much on, it will get clumpy. So this is what it looked like with it on. See one with it. Again, I will write down description box how it's all worked out and everything. So yeah. So let's go ahead and do the face. And I'm going to zoom you out and we get the face done. Okay. First, again, I said I'm going to try this mini size of the Super Goop Unseen Screen. Now, I did put moisturizer on and everything, so this is what it looked like. Again, I did decide to get the mini size because I didn't know if I like it or not. But I've heard great things about this. I heard that it's really good for oily and dry skin. That works really well, and that it works great underneath makeup. So I'm just going to put a little bit on, and it comes out clear like that. So just a little bit on, because I really don't want to put too much on. Just enough to try it out. I mean, it does kind of feel greasy in a way. My other one that I have, the ED one, that's actually tinted, and it kind of feels more like lotiony type one. But I feel like this actually synced in, and really synced in my skin. So yeah, now that's synced in, it's good. So I'm going to go ahead and use my tinted. I did get a new foundation. This is a Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Laura Skin Tint. I got mine in 3. Now this, I actually gonna do a brush with it. So I'm gonna use my Kabuki Elf brush, because I realize that people who have done use a sponge, since the tinted moisturizer, it's going to soak it all up. So I want to use a sponge to see if it works. So let's go ahead and do this. I haven't tried it. So this is what the bottle looked like. So I'm going to put 1 or 2. Sorry, I've got primer. Let's revisit this. So I'm going to put primer on, which is the One Size Secure Blur Primer. And And again, I got the mini size. I got mini size a lot of things because I just was scared to get the full size and not like it. So this is what it looked like. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on this side, and where I didn't put the foundation, which is mostly this size. We'll just do it this way. I know I didn't put none up here, so we'll put the forehead, the nose, right where I get oily. So we'll just show it out. Basically, this is gonna be a test in a way. What side will it work on? The one with the primer, the one without the primer? Yeah, don't mind me. I filmed a video earlier today, so I'm all like not there. So, but okay, now we go back putting foundation on. So we'll see. Okay. And I just got done washing my foundation, everything, so. But this actually is a good match for me. So I'm going to put 2 more drops on here. And that's about it. And then we will do the other side. So far, all the reviews I saw on this actually was really good. People really do like this foundation, and I mean the tinted moisturizer on tinted foundation. They say it does a great job covering everything, does a great job building. It's pretty much like you have skin, but and all that. But yeah, this is actually a good match for me. I really do like the coverage of it. Okay, so now that is done. I cannot, and again, I'll be testing stuff out more just to make sure everything's good. Now for concealer, I don't have a new, which I gotta make sure I put that on before I put any powder on. But let's go ahead, because I am also testing out the mini size of the one size alternate setting powder in translucent. So I'm going to go ahead and get my concealer, and I'm going to go ahead, actually I'm going to be using my Born, no that's way too late, way too late. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do my e.l.f. concealer, get that on blended. That I'm actually going to use a beauty blender, only because I prefer, and see if that works. It's very squishy. It does actually really bounce up. You can actually now see the mirror and then the Friends Revolution. So I'm going to take the pointy side, and we're just going to spread that out. And then I'm going to be using a so yeah, on the nose, okay. Now we got concealer on. Now we're going to set it. So I'm going to use the Tower 28 bronzer in Golden Cast, and that will look like. Very beautiful. I haven't tried anything from Tower 28, so I've heard a lot of great things about this product, about this brand. So I'm excited to try a new cream bronzer. And this is what it looked like. And that is the swatch of it. So I'm going to take my brush, which is the Sephora 47 brush, and I'm just going to take a little bit because I don't know how pigmented this is. And I'm just going to dab around my cheek area and places like that usually bronze. Just like around here to bronze up. And that actually is a good color, so I want to take a little bit more and bronze the other side. See, a little bronze here. Not bad. I actually do like this. So now my face is all bronzed up. Let's go ahead and set everything. So I'm going to use a translucent powder all over my face. Then I'm going to use my favorite powder underneath my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and do underneath my eyes, which I use this to set underneath my eyes. So everywhere that I have powder, I'm going to set. A little bit up here. So now that it is all set, and that looks really good. Makeup is turning out really good. And then we got the powder from one side. So this will look like the mini size. This is about 23.23 ounces, 6.5 grams. So we have that, and then we have the little sifter. So I'm just going to put a little bit in the cap. And then I'm going to use my big brush, my face, and see how that works. I'm just going to set my T-zones, places that it could possibly get, you know, oily. But so far everything is looking good. I still look a little glowy, but I don't look, you know, shiny or cakey or anything like that. I still have that, you know, glow. And our bronzer is beautiful. So now that we have that on, and that's a really good powder. I've also heard a lot of good things about that powder too. So yeah, this works out. I might end up getting the full size. Again, me mini, I like to do the mini ones before I decide to do, you know, the whole full size and all that. Okay, now we got everything set. I do actually want to try the NARS Laguna bronzer. This actually come in a birthday gift. Last month my birthday was in there, and I want to actually set the cream bronzer with that. So I'm going to use my bronzer brush, which I really do like. This is from You Can Be Studio, and also Shop Missy. So if you go to Shop Missy, a lot of stuff is actually on there. So I'm just going to put this where I put the cream bronzer. So pretty much forehead and side of my cheeks. Just that way I looked all bronzy. And you can definitely see the bronzer. So you can see the bronzer and everything. It's really good, and again, I've always wanted to try the Laguna bronzer, so I figured, hey, well, try it. So yeah, so far my face looking bronze, looking good, and it looks amazingly and all that. And the eyes are looking good, the face is looking good, I look very bronzed and all that. So I'm going to take my other brush, and I like taking the brush I use for powder and just make sure everything is blended and everything looks good and all that. So next thing we have is blush and highlight. So for blush, I got the Patrick Ta She's Adorable blush, because for years, ever since they had the blush, Ipsy did a collaboration this year with different people and their Glam Bag Plus, Glam Bag X, and one of the things was a Patrick Ta blush for February. Of course, I didn't be able to get it because I didn't have the money. So I figured, hey, I have the money now. I've always wanted to try Patrick Ta. Expensive as heck, but this is the blush right there. And it is beautiful. I mean, seriously. It's beautiful. So, I'm going to use my one that I love from Ulta Beauty. It's actually from her that is very, pigmented. So I'm just going to take a little bit and I'll go and give you a swatch too of it. It's very, buildable, but that's the swatch right there. I know it looked fake, but I'm telling you right now, it is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. It got a little sheen to it also. So if you don't like sheen, you don't like, the sheeny of it, then I suggest that, you don't. Oh, I hate getting fingerprints on this because it's so beautiful. But yeah, that's how it looks so far. That's the blush. I think it's adorable, beautiful. Now for highlight, I did get the Stephanie Tom's Glamoralization highlight, the sugar and milk and cookies. So I got that. People were raving about this and they loved it. So you got two sides. You got the light one and the dark one. And I'm telling you right now, it smells like cookies and cream. Now for me, oh my god, I love Ofra Highlight. They are beautiful. And I'm telling you right now, this is going to be amazingly. And after this, I'm actually going to spray, because I always spray when I do powder and stuff, because, just to make sure that. And look here, and I'll go ahead and swatch this too. So that's the deeper one, that's the lighter one. You swirl them together, they look beautiful. But I decided to go with the light one, and you can see the glow and everything. It is amazingly, and I'm so happy to have this. But yeah, extremely happy. So the spray, I am just going to be using one of my sprays that I already have to just spray this out, and then last will be lips. So I'm just going to use my Fix Up Matte Cokie one. I don't have a new spray, so go ahead and spray this, and then we'll do lips. And holy moly, you can see my face is glowing, is beautiful. It does look oily. It looks amazing. And actually I want to take some of that highlight and put it right on my brow bone. So I'm going to use my highlight for the brow bone. And I'm going to use my one. So I'm going to use this one right here. And I'm just going to use the light shade and put that all over my brow bone. Just to tie in everything. And kind of on the corner of my eyes. Like Lily. I just wanted to amp up the eye. And you can see, holy moly, this is beautiful. Okay, so for lips, which is the very last thing, then I'll run through everything very quickly because I don't want this to be too long. I got two options. I got the Fenty Beauty Cream Gloss Balm in Mauve Wave, which look like this. Then I got the Tau 28 Milky Lip Jelly Glaze in Oats. So I'm trying to figure out which one look good. I think the oats. So I'm going to go ahead and do the oats, and I'll give you a little swatch. So that's oats right there. So I'm going to go ahead and get a mirror and do that. Then quickly run by everything and just tell you how it looks. So I'm going to go ahead and get my lip balm off. So, ooh. Wow. I feel very smooth. And it feels kind of oily in a way. Doesn't got really much pigmented. But that's what oats look like. I did order the other Sephora order again later on. I'm not going to be, you know, ordering, not showing you guys all that stuff yet. But, so yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and go through everything. What I loved the most was the highlighter, the blush, the foundation, the lip product. Love it. And I cannot wait to test this all out. And I will see you guys later in my film. Make sure you click, subscribe, and all that. Click notification bell and give it a thumbs up. And I will see you next my video. And hope you guys have a good day. Bye. Little sweet